Guys, welcome live from the Two Horse Distillery here in Seneca. Joey Martin and Gary McDaniel, Clemson Sports News, all in with CSN. Here, talk a little bit of football and Clemson Sports News over the next hour. Joey, couldn't find a better place, I'm telling you.
Oh, man, this place is
Smells
incredible.
good, looks good. Good gracious, the food is amazing. People out here is packed.
Absolutely beautiful place. It's incredible what they've done out here.
Yeah, I mean, in a short time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw this place come up. Now, there's a view right there of what's going on around us, guys. Let me fix that camera a little bit. But
Oh, yeah. It's got a full house here tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather. A little kind of crispness in the air.
Football weather, brother.
That's
it's
right.
officially here. It's
That's
officially
absolutely
football weather. I tell you, man. I woke up this morning and took the dogs out about 5:30. Believe me, they don't let me sleep. 5:30, I walked out on the porch and I was like, man, it's here.
Yeah.
About a week late though.
Yeah.
Usually it's about that first week in October you get it, but hey, I'll take it. October sky, like they like to call it, like in the movie we talked about that, me and you.
That's right.
Back in the day. But gorgeous the sunset going off over here out towards old Wall Holler. But man, I'm telling you, the Massey family, I tell you, man, they did a great job with this place. If you look outside, I'll change the shot real quick. Check this out. I got a third camera set up. Check this out, Joey. It's off to our right there. That's the White Ash Cigar Bar.
Oh, wow.
You can see a fella out there right now having a nice cigar.
And I love a good cigar, too.
Yeah, and so they got a big old humidor out there in the parking lot. Over here to the right of that is a gigantic event tent. They have, on Wednesday nights, I think they have a big old cornhole tournament up here every once in a while. Brian and the Massey folks will tell us all about that. Got good food coming out here in a little bit. Going to show off some good food. But, man, if y'all are around tonight, get yourself down here. It's a great place. If not, join us here online and give us a shout out. You got any questions, pop them into this comment section. We'll talk to you guys and tell you what we can do, answer your questions. But, man, I tell you, how was your week? Talk to us, Joey.
It's been a fantastic week overall. Real estate's going well. Got the government shutdown going on, so there's a little kind of uncertainty there, but that's just for a limited time. It does affect some things like your USDA loans and federally backed lending. It's going to probably slow some things down as far as processing
like
loans.
Like Fannie Mae and stuff like that?
That's right.
Yeah.
So, probably slow some of that processing down, but it hasn't put things to a screeching halt or anything. Homes are still selling without question.
Hey, how did your open house go at Champions Village?
Had a really nice turnout there, and winging it. Had some good wings out there. I sat down, had a plate or two myself. So had a really good turnout. Brad and Gundy out there, they did a really nice job.
That's awesome, man. I tell you, I got water dripping in on us here off of that door. But all kinds of things are going on here, folks. So hold on. Let's get this straightened out. The water's dripping on us here. And I think, yeah, we got a problem here. Camera keeps cutting off. Let's see here. It's not even seeing our other cameras right now. There they are. They keep cutting off. No, let's see here. 1 second, we got water dripping all over us here. Technical difficulty going on. Yep. We'll get that going. There we are. Okay, so Joey, there we are. It keeps cutting off on us. I don't know what's going on. I think the water has gotten us. Let's see here. I don't know what is going on there.
Grab some paper towels or something.
Something. Now it's coming on. I got that camera working. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. That's all right. All kinds of problems here. There we are. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Big problem is just the water got on the computer, and I think it just went a little haywire for a second, but I think we got it back. Looks like we're good to go. So, again, apologize for the technical difficulties just then. They raised the door here by us outside. There's a big old garage door, and it looks like it leaked in on top of the computer and kind of made it crazy for a second there, but I think we're okay. I'm focused over the top one just to be safe. But hey, man, so getting back to what we're talking about, man, great week with J.W. Martin. We were pretty busy covering stuff in town, going again, redistributing that North Carolina game a little bit, I mean, you were texting during the game, talking about stuff that, we kind of previewed the week before, but really surprised what's going on up there with Bill Belichick. It's something you might check out.
Yeah, that was rough to watch. I mean, it was a joy to watch as a Clemson fan. But I tell you what, that North Carolina team just does not have it together.
They just don't seem like they're playing with any kind of unity. You know what I'm saying? When we were talking about the Clemson roster a week ago, like the team was kind of disjointed playing for each other. This team absolutely does not have it. And remember I brought it up to you in last week's game about the coaching staff not being a college staff, not used to having to motivate players, at this level, develop them as well as coach them up. They're just coming out there expecting them to deliver, and not realizing that, hey, man, this isn't a finished product when we get in the NFL. And then you kind of see that. And I couldn't believe it. They just looked like they were lost, that coaching staff. But I tell you, the biggest thing that we talked about when me and Joey were having text was the two things that I kind of want to pat myself on the back, Joey, but dang, I've been screaming for about 3 weeks, go fast, go fast, go fast, young man. And when they did, on Saturday, you saw the offense start taking off. You started seeing players getting wide open, wide open, and affecting the center of the field, the throwing lanes. That was great stuff to see. And then on defense, I mean, have I not been screaming, Tom Allen, get downstairs, get out of the box, and first day there, like I told Joey, I wouldn't want to come off the field as a defensive back or a defensive linebacker having missed an assignment and look Tom Allen in the eyes for his glasses.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think that was a big difference maker. I mean, instead of talking to him from up in the booth like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk to me through headphones all day long. If I ain't looking you in the eyes, you ain't scaring me.
That's right.
It's like a phone call, man.
That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, it makes a difference. And accountability was the thing when he got here, because we lost that accountability when Wes Goodwin was here. And I saw it come back during the spring when they showed him making those kids do up-downs out in practice every day, But, I just couldn't believe the idea when they, reached out and said, hey, man, he's going upstairs, he's going to be in the box for the week, for the games. I was like, man, that don't work for me. I honestly, he was what Brent Venables was. He brought that energy, that excitement level, and it kind of rubs off. You know what I'm saying? It's infectious, and I think that's what he did for the team. You saw it on Saturday. I mean, there's one play in particular, I think Sammy Brown breaks up a pass play over in the flat inside the 20-yard line for North Carolina on third down play. And literally, as soon as he gets off the field, steps off the sideline, there's Tom Allen just high-fiving, jumping all over him. And I mean,
that's a big difference, man.
Yeah, man. You want to play for people like that. You want to make sure you go out there and play harder. And you don't get that genuine connection from, like you said, from the press box between a pair of headphones.
It's like I compare it to, when you have a meeting at work and you're doing a Zoom meeting versus being able to give somebody a high five in front of them.
Oh, absolutely. It ain't the same.
It's a big difference. Yeah.
Speaking of Zoom meetings, you can be half dressed and nobody even know it. And it's happened to quite a few people who lost their jobs that way. But, man, I just tell you, it was good to see the offense come alive. It was good to see the defense do what they're supposed to do. 3 and outs last week after that first drive. And I told you all year long, Clemson cannot get off the field in that first scripted drive. I don't know what the problem is there. We haven't had a 3 and out in the first series all season long, and that used to be our forte back in the day.
Yeah,
so that's something that's got to get figured out. And the same thing with our offense. They just, until last week, they couldn't get going.
Right. There's rhythm. They had some rhythm.
Rhythm. I'm associated with just going fast,
I agree with you.
I explained it to a buddy of mine the other day. He was asking, what do you mean by go fast, instincts and all that stuff? I said, look, man, when they practice, they do reps. Why do they do reps over and over and over? From muscle memory and memory right up here. So it's almost an instinct, like an animal. Okay? And when an animal acts on instinct, 99% of the times, it's right. And it's effectual, and it's usually done with precision. Because it's an instinct that's built into them. That's the same thing you're trying to do when you're getting these reps and these kids to get their football instincts built up. Let them play on their instincts alone. Don't make them think. Just make them play football. You know, and it worked. You know, I think we saw. I put back that Texas game, and that second half they were playing behind. They were playing fast. They didn't think. He was just out there winging it, and it worked. He literally he's out there to play ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You can definitely. I think the previous weeks when they have it's a coaching problem. And you can tell they made some adjustments on the coaching side as well. I mean, most obvious being Tom coming out on the sidelines, but I think there were some.
Coming to Jesus meeting happened overall in that football facility after that game with Syracuse. That bye week was not a fun week for anybody over there, I promise you. But that's what you're getting to.
Yeah, I think so. Right.
Yeah. Believe me, attaboy Dabo, you know, all show up to Dabo. We all know him, man. But I know another guy, too, and believe me, behind closed doors, he ain't all happy. He ain't all smiles. He ain't all in all the time, buddy. He'll let you know when you're not doing your job. And believe me, he had to sit not just one, but a whole coaching staff down and kind of lay down the law on him, man. From what I heard it was a pretty raucous meeting. And on top of that, they had a players-only meeting with just Coach Swinney. You know, nobody other coaches were there, just Swinney letting the players talk and letting them get air out their thing. And you know, again, there's a lot of micromanaging that goes on within the coaching staff as far as like reps and who gets to play and all that stuff. We saw last week, you saw running backs get a game, they each got a series. It was good to see Davidson get a series. It was good to see Eziome get a series. You know, you got to get these guys. Good to see Vizina get his couple of series.
Absolutely.
Nice to see Pearman in there. I would have loved to see Chris Denson get a series. You know, some good time. Maybe we'll see it this week. That kid's a treasure if we get him coached up. He's an athlete. He's scary, freaky good. So, again, that's the stuff I hear from practice. But man, you know, what did you take out of that game last week, other than the obvious that we just mentioned? Is there anything else you saw there? Any player that struck you out? Or is there any? I'll be honest with you. Watching number 3 come alive again was nice.
Yeah.
Watching Parker come again, he had 2 or 3 tackles for loss, a couple of sacks. I mean, it was nice to see that.
His use of the tight ends.
Yeah, Bencore.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns for the kid. His first 2 touchdowns in the Tiger uniform. He looked like he'd been there. You remind me of the same guy. He looked like Travis Kelce. The same 87. He kind of the same body type, same kind of attitude. It literally looks like Travis Kelce when he's running down the field. You know. It's pretty cool to see that. But yeah, man, another weapon they finally opened up, and I think you know what was cool? One of the best plays of the game was they put Randall and Davidson in the backfield at the same time. And remember, Randall scored a touchdown on the wheel route.
Yeah.
They ran both running backs on the wheel route. They didn't know who to cover. And one of them's a wide receiver. And so that tell you had Gideon going to the right and Randall going to the left. I'm like, look at that, 2 wheel routes at the same time. Somebody scored. And there he was, wide open.
It was a lineman that put in to run the ball. That was they brought out an old Fridge play.
Yeah, Peter Woods.
Yeah, Peter Woods ran one in.
Yeah.
That's a freight train coming at you right there.
Yeah, I think they did the refrigerator repair trick. You know, everybody's pulling that one off. The guys over at Alabama doing it with Cam Proctor or whatever his name is, Jake Proctor. I can't remember 74 at Alabama. He did it with him a couple weeks down the road. But yeah, man, doing fridge trick. Hey, we were the first ones to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're back to Chicago Bears. They just used our fridge.
Right.
They bought our refrigerator and we did shirts. But yeah, man, I tell you, dude, it was good to see. You know, it's again a get-right game last week. I think this week is also a get-right game when we get down to talking and breaking that one down. And it should be good. Here in a minute, we're going to have a couple of guests show up. We're in like I said, it's the Two Horse Distillery here in Seneca. This is a massive family property. Okay, these guys have got all kinds of stuff going on. It's the Massey family. Brian and his daughter, they run this place along with his wife. And then there's Dalton, his son, who runs Sureflow Roofing and Gutters. He'll be up here in a minute. We'll talk about that stuff. They're also here in town, and they're doing great business right now. So the Masseys have got all kinds of stuff going on right here. Matter of fact, Dalton's on his way up now, got his drink in his hand. Come on up here, Dalton. Join us. Have a sit down. Have a sit down. Get yourself in camera frame here. Make sure you stay in frame.
See you guys.
Get me on this microphone.
All right.
Get you used to that thing right up in there.
Beautiful.
Awesome. So, Doc, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Great, man. We're just here talking
See you
football.
guys.
Just talking football.
Right.
Had a little water come in on us a minute ago, messed us up for a minute. We got fired back up and going, yeah.
Little garage door, little sprinkle come down on us.
Yeah, it's okay. Just a hiccup. We got going, man. On southern style, man. We don't stress it too much. We just got it going back up a bit. Hey, Dad. Hey, so Doc, man, met you about a year ago.
That's right. Yes.
Exactly about a year ago. Brand new business. I was going down 123 in Seneca, and I was on my way to the gym. The core gym. Really,
424, that's right.
That's where I work out. Those are also the sponsors with those fellas. And I looked over to the right, and I was like, where that place used to be? There's a new sign on it. I was like, these new fellas used to be over there.
We did.
Yeah, you touched the cross
We
the
did.
street up there. I remember that. So I
Right.
saw the sign on the logo hit me. I was like, please stop by city. And I walked in, I met you that morning. We sat down in your conference room, and you're like, who's this dude? You know, by the time I got out there, we were shaking hands, and bro hugging, and talking, and we had a new sponsor, and someone else out there supporting us, and us supporting them. You know, again, local business. And tell us, Dalton, it's a roofing and gutter company, and we're very specific. We're not like a radio station or a TV station. We wouldn't dare take on another roofing and gutter company.
That's right. That's right.
That we're very specific about. Now, if it's a pizza joint, there's about $1 million of it. You know, a Mexican restaurant, well, it's about $1 million of it. But we never do another distillery. We never do. We appreciate you that much. But tell us all about everything that's been going on there with you guys at Sherpa. Now, again, you guys weren't new, but you moved into that new location about a year ago.
We did.
And you really poured gasoline on the fire because you guys have hit steroids. Y'all have really grown up in the last year. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we've been really going after it. We really do our best to just take care of our customers, and we've been growing a team that really cares about the customer. We really give attention to each specific job that we do. We enjoyed having you stop by. And you came by just the other day and talked with us.
Oh yeah, you guys renewed. These guys didn't just renew, Joey. They jumped up 3 levels in their sponsorship. Yeah, man. We cut them a great deal, and regardless, it doesn't matter. It's local. And you know me and local. And Joey will tell you, I'm all about supporting local, and them dollars will stay right here in our zip code. So again, let's finish up talking about how you guys got into that new location. Your cousin Dominic moves down from Ohio, joins the team.
That's right.
You guys, again, I walked in there the other day, and it was like a whole new staff. You guys were like a skeleton crew last year when I was in there, and now you got a big staff in there. They were busy as heck, man. I mean, busy. I was sitting there having a meeting with Dominic, and his phone just didn't stop going off. I was like, dude, we need to have this meeting. You get some business done, bro. I mean, it was just non-stop. And as we're walking out the receptionist, hey, Dominic, just handed him another phone. I'm like, he's got 2 phones in his hand.
That's beautiful to hear.
But I'm like, that's good stuff, man. I mean, Joey, you're in the real estate business. A good roofer is hard to find, man. Especially someone that, you go to church with, and you can see them in the grocery store, and they got to be honest. Because you're going to see them in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see them at the church. You're going to see them at the ball game, at the tailgating gig, I mean, so I've always been like that with people I do business with. And again, I tell you, the stuff you guys are doing, and guys, you got to follow them on social media.
Please, please.
Here's the thing about it. They post their work as they do it before and after pictures and stuff like that. And then it's really good stuff because, I mean, it'll educate you on what you're getting and what you're doing there. The gutter work is seamless and beautiful. I ain't trying to say that, no pun intended. It's gorgeous looking stuff. And the roofing work, man, these guys are tripping all the way to Atlanta and all over the place, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, we'll travel wherever we need to go. We've done our best to build a team that cares, takes their time, and we did just move into the new location. It was Carolina Diesel, I think.
Yeah.
They retired. We took over the building, and we were thankful for the opportunity, and we've definitely taken advantage.
You couldn't get a better location, brother. I mean, and they're easy to find. You guys are doing a great job there. I couldn't believe I walked in there on Wednesday. Now, he missed the meeting.
I did. Shame on me.
He forgot all about me, man. But it was so good. I was sitting there going, dang it, man. And they were all looking like, what did they called you up? And next thing you know, Dominic goes, I got you. Come on over here. Let's go talk. And we walked in there, and everything was, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
And we just had to change our CRM, our customer relations manager, because we've got so much going on. So we just switched things over, and it's been really difficult to keep everything on. So it's been something we've been fighting with, but we're
But you're
getting it under
growing, dude.
control. That's
And
right.
you're learning.
That's right.
Because, I mean, this is stuff you're doing for the first time, Rob.
It is, yeah.
So, I mean, there's nothing better than that because now you got experience, you know how to handle it. You know, talk about your dad's place here. I mean,
Oh man,
you and
this
your
place
sister,
is
you know, I mean, this
fantastic.
place is
Yeah,
insane.
we love this place. Yeah, the food's great, the people are great. You know, the environment is fantastic, and it's something that my dad believes in and loves, and so we're glad to support it.
Oh,
and
man.
glad that he gets to do something that he
I
enjoys.
love that we've got a place here in the area. This to me is about the most multifaceted venue you can have. You can do so much with this property. They already do concerts out in the parking lot from time to time, all kinds of stuff. Me and your dad have been talking about cooking up some big stuff for next year, maybe concert-wise.
Yeah.
Bring some of my people out and about. We're
Yeah,
real heavy hitters.
I love their outdoor concerts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. And then you got the cigar bar over here.
You can't beat it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, and again, look at that beautiful October sky. Let me flip this out here. Watch y'all. Watch this, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to go over here and we're going to break out that. There's the sunset cam going on. Let's see. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
You can see the cigar bar lit up, but there's the sunset. Look at that, man. That's right out the side door here beside us. And again, let's talk about all the folks who are here. Look at this one. Everybody's hanging out. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Full, packed. Everybody's in here eating.
Yeah.
We've got an upstairs area. They're starting to fill up right now. I'm seeing right now the upstairs are starting to fill up. But man, beautiful. Believe it or not, the music is just the right level. It's not
It is.
overbearing. You
It
can
is.
talk over it, but at the same time, you can hear yourself. You can figure the tune. The bar area, they got this big giant marble bar. I told Brian, next time we're going to set up the bar. I want to corner.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
This doesn't feel like something you normally see here. This feels like something you see in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes, exactly. Amarillo.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really beautifully done.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also about rodeo, right? The two-horse thing. I'm gonna go with that with Brian. I don't want to steal his thunder on all this, but you know, it's been great getting into here. I mean, you know, so funny. There's another one of our sponsors right down the road is Solar Shield.
That's
Chuck.
right, Chuck, yeah.
Right? So I was in here, and I was actually driving by. Your dad put the place up, and I saw Chuck's truck out front. Okay. So I said, what the heck was talking? I said, hey, Chuck, man. I walked in here, he was in here, and he was putting tinting on those windows.
That's right, yeah.
And I said, who owns this place? Uncle Mr. Man. I said, he here is. No, he's in Atlanta. I was like, really? He said, I tell you what, I'll give him a call and tell him about you. And he did. And I know it was 2 weeks later, I came in unannounced, like I knew. The doors were locked.
Sure, yeah.
And it was just him, the general manager. I knocked on the door and I walked in, and the general manager goes, you again? He went upstairs. Your dad comes flying down the stairs. He's like, hey man, I've been waiting on you to come over here. He said, ever since I got your car. And I was like, oh man, cool. You know, still your dad's thunder. I can't do that.
Oh, he'll take care of it, I'm sure.
But man, I tell you, I'm going to get you back over here in a little bit, man. But again, talk about one more time about you guys, who to get in touch with, how easy it is to get an estimate from you guys, and talk about who to call over there. And if you're not there in the office, who do they ask for?
Yeah, so Ashley is always in the office. She's ready to take anybody's call. We offer a free estimate to anybody, a free inspection. All of our techs, anybody that comes out to give any kind of inspection is knowledgeable. We don't just bring people in for big commissions. Everybody is really caring about, you know, what's going on and you know, the service that we offer to the customer. So it's not just you know, a fly-by-night deal for us. It's
Well, I
something
mean, you
we
gotta,
care
like I
about.
said, it's local, and you gotta answer to your neighbors.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, it ain't just like you could be in Atlanta, where there's about 200 roofing companies, you know, and you could be, you wouldn't care. Because there's so many people to choose from.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But right here, you got a very small customer base, a small demographic. And Joey knows. He's in the real estate business, man. He knows all about it. It's funny because your dad has a great business. You got the roofing, and he's all about real estate. I mean, it all ties in, you know.
Yes,
And
and it's a growing market. It's a growing market, and if you don't take care of people, it spreads, you know. So you really have to take pride in what you do and you know, give each customer the catered service that they deserve.
Absolutely.
You have to do it.
Joe, what you got for these guys? Well, I mean, you got questions for them? I got one for you. What's the best tip you can give someone who just gets a brand new roof? Maybe
Best
maintenance-wise,
tip I can
or
give.
what to watch out for?
You know, I would recommend if you can keep debris off of your roof, you're going to extend the lifeline of it probably by double. So stay on the maintenance, get somebody out to inspect it. You know, have us out to inspect it. We offer free inspections. Anybody, you know, just keep an eye on it. Don't just let it go by the wayside. Don't just let it go, you know,
gutters, Joe. That's a big deal. Gutters matter, man. People don't get it. I've cleaned gutters out of my house, man. I hate it. A gutter system really matters because I mean it can protect the whole facade of the house.
Yeah.
All that, everything right there.
Water can do more damage than fire with all the mold problems and things that can happen if you don't redirect the water around your house. And you guys do you guys do metal roofs?
Absolutely. So we're all surface roofing. So we do any type of roofing.
Spanish tile?
Shingles, metal, Spanish tile,
boys
real
are- you
tile,
boys listen.
synthetic slates, cedar shakes.
That Spanish tile stuff is hard
Any of that.
stuff.
We're all
That's hard to
surface
do. It's
roofing.
badass, but
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
she's
all
not French, but that's hard to do.
Yes.
We'll have to exchange information for you.
Yeah, we'll take
Hey,
care
man,
of
we're
it. All
always
service.
we call it all the time, man. People always hooking up to us. You know, I mean, I tell you, I got somebody what you doing the podcast. My buddy, yeah, Greg from Kiwi Financial. Met him at the show. He's dying to do it. I said, he's a perfect guest for you.
Most of it?
You guys, and I just saw Lindsay. Where's Lindsay at? I saw her come in here a minute ago.
Great question.
Huh?
Great question.
Yeah, she's in here somewhere. I saw her. She works with Greg. She's a partner.
okay,
Yeah, but she
okay.
came up here. But she's no Ohio State girl.
That's the perfect kind of business for our own group. So yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
but man, I tell you, it's been good stuff, man. Your dad should be up here in just a minute. Where is old Uncle Brian? He hiding?
I'm
saw
sure
him
he's
pouring.
heading this way, you know.
They're supposed to bring a bunch of food out too. We're gonna check out some food and some drinks. Joe, he's gonna show us what he's got. We'll get back to talking about football after we get through the taste test and a little bit of food. We're gonna do our little Dave Portnoy taste test. You know, it's all gonna be 11s, y'all. I ain't gotta tell you right now. It'll be 11 on everything because it's that good, y'all. I'm telling you, you're missing out. Slide on over here, Brian. Listen, I'm gonna get you back over here, Dalton. Dalton's gonna come back and join us for our pick segment here in a little bit, but right now, Dalton, thanks, man.
Yes,
Awesome
absolutely,
having
yeah.
you on. Thanks for your
Great
support,
talking to
brother.
you
Okay,
guys.
awesome. Now, Brian Massey. Now, this is the
No,
man.
he not bad. Is he?
Now, he ain't bad at all.
Good boy right there. He on camera there.
Dad comes in to replace the son. Now, this, folks, is Brian Massey. Brian is the creator and the entrepreneur that built this multifaceted venue, I call it. It's not just a distillery. This is a venue. He can do so much with this place, and he does. It's like a little Swiss Army knife of things he can do here. Concerts. He can do catering out of here, right? He does catering. Man, they can do. He's got a big barbecue trailer out back. I've seen food trucks here before. I've seen him put stages and put bands on. We've already talked about later on next year. We're probably gonna pull some big stuff off over here. We're gonna blow City of Seneca right off the map one night. We're gonna call me and Brian. Try to take us to jail for a loud noise watch. We're gonna put a big one on over one day soon. But hey, welcome to the show, Brian.
Hey, thank you guys. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, Gary, you're making me sound good, man. I mean, I got some
It
big
ain't
shoes
hard
to
to
fill
do.
now, right?
It ain't
Let's go,
hard
right?
to do,
Huh?
man.
It's like-
This place, I tell you, dude, I drove up and I got out of the car and I started tasting on my tongue, Joey. It's that good. You did too.
yeah.
You smell it, man. They just brought over some. They brought over some plates of food. We'll get to them in a minute, okay? But again, Brian, start from scratch. When did you come up with the idea? Why? And go.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. So, you know, I never really drank much most of my life. All right. I mean, y'all know I'm a three-time world champion bareback rider in the rodeo. So when I was doing that, I mean, I was taking care of business. It was not out there to party and have fun and do that. A lot of guys do that, and that was fine.
Right,
You know,
right.
little inside joke in the rodeo world. We call those guys added money. You know, so they keep paying their fees and we keep winning. You know, so
You better watch out. The boys coming to get a drink.
Hey,
He's
the
serious.
last thing I'm gonna do is leave my drink over here.
Especially.
Taught him well, didn't I? Taught him well. So, but so, you know, with doing all that, you know, with the rodeo, we took care of business, all that. But as I got more involved in business stuff, and you know, not that I've ever really drank a lot, but you know, there's a lot of bourbons that I would try, and one of these social events with other businesses and things I've done, and a lot of it, I was like, it's just really. I mean, I hate to say this, but kind of not good. You know,
Bitter
people say it
and
burns and it's
bitter, it burns, and you know what bad bourbon does? It gives you that petroleum taste, almost like scotch.
Yeah, and it's that bad hangover the next day. And so
Yeah.
I just started doing a lot of research along with the other things that we do. And I'm like, okay, there's a better way to do this. And once I found that out, you know, with the investment business, which you talked about,
Yep.
you know, that I've been doing 25 years,
Yep.
and now the grading business that we ran for a long time, I was like, there's so many people moving here, and in Seneca, unfortunately, guys, guess what? There's not a lot to do.
No.
And so I'm like, I found out how to do bourbon and cocktails better, and so that's what we wanted to do. So
You
that
brought
started
a
about
venue.
4 years ago.
You brought a place that, like you said, you find in Texas, in rural Texas, Austin, Lubbock, Amarillo, even in the bigger southern cities, you might have these distilleries, but this place is unique. Again, it stays with the rodeo thing, which is all him. It's legitimate. It's real. It's a real tie-in. It's not fake. It's not contrived. It's not something trying to keep up with some sort of facade you put out. This is the real deal. And Joey, you guys know each other from business around town. It's a small town. Man, and I told Joey when we were coming here, he's like, yeah. He's like, that place is killer.
My man.
we're normally over at the Smoking Pig, for all the home games, and then we've been to Kiwi.
Well, those guys are cool over there,
oh,
too.
Oh, God, Mr. D was awesome.
Man, he's all right.
Morris.
He got it going on over there, too.
Oh, hell yeah, he does. That
Great barbecue.
is the best. I go home with a plate, man. You should see my damn dogs. They know it's Friday. When I come home, they know it's like tonight. They're gonna come home. I'm gonna come home with a plate of this stuff that we got over here, and they're gonna go. What you got?
You're about to see it. Wait,
Right.
you see
So,
it.
hey,
Here. You ready?
Yeah, let's bring
So,
stuff. Bring me up with the first
here's
plate.
one thing. Listen, what everybody needs to understand. Everybody hears the word distillery.
Yeah,
But
but it ain't.
even when I started, it wasn't about food. It
Yeah.
was about making top shelf, high quality alcohol.
Now, guys,
Bourbon
that's it. We're
and
gonna
all
get
that
back
stuff.
to that
Okay.
in a minute.
But yeah, so we're gonna do that. But once we found out, Seneca needed a good quality restaurant, so don't mistake the name of the distillery that we don't have good food. So listen, I'm gonna show you a couple things right now.
Yeah. Now listen,
Our
right
rodeo
here.
nachos, you're about to see it. You
Now,
ready?
let me tell you my little backstory on this. When I first came over here and met the man, he was just starting to bring this stuff out, starting to get this stuff out here. Now look at this. Look at that. I mean, guys,
That's our rodeo nachos. I mean, that's loaded. Jalapenos. Listen,
jalapenos, blue chips.
we have in here, people have beer
Damn,
cheese,
it
right?
smells- it
This
smells
is
like
bourbon
Mexican.
cheese.
It smells-
Bourbon cheese.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
Jalapenos, chili,
Bourbon cheese?
cheese. Oh yeah,
Wait, did you make that?
Oh,
you guys make
my
it?
chef did. Yeah.
Really? You make your own bourbon cheese?
My man over there, he won't do it.
Come on, get on
We don't
camera.
let Brian
At least
say
get
hey
Brian
to
say
you.
hey to everybody. He
He's a
doesn't
little
want to talk to you.
short of
Get
words
behind
sometimes,
us.
but look, this is my man Brian
This
Miller
right
right
here.
here. He's
Now-
behind the food.
Now,
We're talking
Brian,
about some awesome stuff.
just easy enough question here. What made you come up with this, and what were you smoking when you did?
Let's be honest. All right, I'm a chef and don't smoke though, so oddly enough. But bourbon, chili, brisket, nachos, why not?
It's all on
Bourbon
there.
cheese. Like,
I'm just telling
it's
you, for
every-
all,
it's
I'm
every
just telling you for all those
little bit
folks.
of spice, a little bit of nice.
I'm just going to tell you right now, though, you created this. You did create it for people that do get the munchies. I can promise you, you mow right through that bad boy.
Hey, and wait till you see this. Check this out. Now look,
Here we go.
entrees, you talk about the appetizer there. Check out this entree, guys. Blackened grouper over in Dooley sausage and mushroom risotto. I mean, you're talking top shelf restaurants that you're going to go get that stuff, and it's right here at the distillery.
This is
Unlike
the stuff I
anything you've
see
ever
down
seen.
at Shem Creek in Charleston.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. What's the place I used
Bring a
to-
little bit of New Orleans, a little bit of Charleston here.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Again, this is all you.
And then once again, look here. Everybody says, "Hey, why don't you have a burger?"
They do.
Check this out. This is our bourbon bacon jam with blue cheese burger. You want to talk about an awesome burger? Everybody goes crazy
Look at those
over
onion
that.
crumbles on
look
there.
at- Yeah, fried onions, blue cheese. Homemade. Listen, all this food in here. This is not frozen stuff.
Joey?
You can go back here in the back and check it out. We have a lot of refrigeration space, very little freezer space. Brought in fresh,
All right,
quick.
so-
Brian's on it. He's knocking it out the park. out
This
there.
is the one I can't take in the house tonight. I'm about to hide that. I'm going to eat this outside.
You may have to eat it before you leave.
No, I got to get packed up. I can't be greedy. I'm trying to
Well, we're done.
Well, I'm just telling you. I'm going to eat that thing right outside the door before I walk in. If I don't, the dogs are just going to. I'm going to be dead. I'm gonna be dead. Now, listen. Now, the food's amazing. It's restaurant quality. I'm talking 5-star restaurant quality, fellas. I'm talking, like I said, Shem Creek down there in Charleston, and down there in Not Pleasant. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff this is. But let me tell you something. It is a distillery. And when Brian got me over here the first time, and we became partners, I quit drinking a while back. I kind of do like a glass of wine here and now and then. But I told him, I said, I've got to taste the bourbon. Because, man, they make their own bourbon here. And they do some great
to be
blends.
true, we're blending it and then sourcing it right now. We are making our own, but it's going to have to age 3 to 5 years before ours is ready. Okay, in true transparency, but we're sourcing it from Texas, Georgia, and Kentucky, blending it to this taste profile. So go ahead, Gary. Didn't mean to
Joey,
interrupt.
I'm just going to tell you, he sat me down, and I said, listen, he said, Gary, you got to taste this stuff. I said, dude, I said, I'm such a lightweight, I do a couple shots, I'm going to be able to get out of here. So he gave me these little tiny micro shots. And I'm going to tell you, dude, I did about 4 of them. They were different flavors, and man, the palate, it was not like bourbon.
No, smooth.
Smooth.
But you do it right, and it's that way.
Absolutely. People don't get it.
We do tours all the time. If you come and do one of the tours here, you're going to.
You do
It's on the.
tours. Wait
It's
a
on
minute.
the.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
whoa. You do tours here?
Oh yeah, we do tours.
When?
It's tours and tastings, etc. But a guy the other day said, Brian, wait a minute. This is not a tour and tasting. It's a tour and a drinking. So you need to plan on staying and eating afterwards. Ask me how I know. Okay, so you need to wait and check that out. Okay?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell everybody right now. With that knowledge, if you've got a group in town. For an occasion, you're in town for a ball game. There's a group of 10 of you. I say you're out there at the Keywood Arena. You got your cabin rented out, or you're over here off the lake. You got your cabin rented out. Bring yourselves over here to do a tour. You grab you some good food. And again, it's just so folks like us, man. I tell you, I can't be broke, son. I mean, I love to support them because like I said, people that I can get behind. And the minute I met him, me and him hit it off. Like immediately. He come down there and says, "Get up here, let's talk."
I couldn't help it. I've been a Clemson fan since I was a kid. I listened to Clemson around the kitchen table with my grandmother when they went on TV on the radio above the refrigerator. And that's the thing. So when you got Clemson sports news, I mean, what else is there? You know, it just was a natural fit. You know, so we're just doing it.
We pride ourselves again. I keep saying it over and over like a broken record. We love to support our local businesses. It makes sense to us because if all the money stays here, it gets some secular kind of thing. But right now, let's quit talking about that. Let's talk about drinking.
All right,
Joey, you're going to do one of these with me, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so which one's mine? Which one's Joey's?
All
Let's
right,
go.
so let me see here. I got to look at it. Let's see. Okay, this is our 80 proof bourbon
Who
whiskey.
you got over here? She
this
knows.
is Nicole. Bring Nicole in.
Nicole, get over here.
Nicole
What do we got
helps with
here?
all our drinks
What do we got here?
Yeah, so here's Nicole, guys. She's our bar manager. She comes up with all the drinks. Bourbon steward. I mean, she's a killer.
So she's the
killer.
she's the one stirring the witch's brew on October 31st, right?
That's right.
You're gonna have a cool like a drink.
Don't make her mad.
Absolutely.
Okay, don't make her mad.
That's right. It's all about fresh ingredients here. I'm very proud.
Okay, so what are we and Joey about to get?
Absolutely. So this is our old fashioned. This is our bold fashioned. This is Brian's recipe versus my recipe. Now we have a dueling contest here,
Oh,
right?
boy.
So these are our best sellers. These two right here, and it's like a head-to-head battle. Mine versus his.
I'm
Do you guys have
Yeah.
do you guys have like a scoreboard or something somewhere?
We should.
Well, it's private, but we need to probably put that out.
Yeah, dude, there needs to be a bell that gets rung.
So y'all need to come in and support it, and we can have a
Ring
real
it once,
contest.
ring it once for Brian's, ring it twice for hers. Get you a bell, hang it right over the bar.
Do it up.
That's a great idea.
Now the cool thing, you know, now you can have the bold fashioned smoke, but typically it's not the way that I do
Joey,
it. Now,
are you an old-fashioned man?
Old fashioned. Old fashioned is a lot of what the birth of this place is about. So old fashioned here, but Nicole is smoked, so she's gonna smoke this thing for you
Go,
guys right
okay,
now.
all right,
on
ready?
there.
Well,
Watch
watch.
out! Don't let anything catch on fire. Whoa! Go ahead there, and then the beauty of that, you get that smoke,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and then look here, when you pull that off, look here.
Wow, look at that, dude. It's like witch's brew, like I just said.
That's right.
Right.
So we got the smoked old fashioned here, guys. It's the
you
best
came
you're
up
gonna
with
find
this?
anywhere.
That's my
That's her recipe.
Absolutely.
The queen of the old fashioned right here. Okay.
Man, it smells like, like a campfire.
Oh, this is awesome.
All right, now what we got going on right here? Because me and Joey are going to taste test
There you
it.
go.
Okay, on the air, we can't get in trouble. No big deal.
Okay.
What do we got, Nicole?
So to the left you have the outlaw, which is 100 proof. This is my personal favorite.
All right, that's going to be me. What's Joey
So
getting?
then you have the 80 proof to the right, which is our straight bourbon whiskey.
utility whiskey, yeah.
Yeah, we use that in most of our cocktails. The outlaw.
Your house bourbon is what
Yes,
this is.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way
So the
better than the
outlaw
average
and
house bourbon, though, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Joey, you ready? Okay. Cheers.
Here, wait, Nicole, here you go. This is you. No, I'll go with me. So, you know,
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, guys. Thank y'all.
Enjoy it. Hey, and by the way, we'll be back.
Hey, guess what? Go Tigers!
Go Tigers. We'll be back. Ready? Wow.
Not bad drink, is it?
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Would you think that 100 proof would taste like that? No. I mean, smooth, no burn. Again, once you learn, and once I learned that if you do the distilling correctly, it takes away all that bad stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but it don't fit well.
Well, that's
in
kind of what
corporate America
distilling
doing all
is,
this
right?
stuff
You're
and they're
burning off
trying
all
to-
the bad stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
well, no, it's there's a little bit more to it that when you're trying to maximize profits, there's stuff in that alcohol that you probably shouldn't do. You know, what we'll do when we do small batch stuff that we do here, it is of the highest quality. We're not worried about maximizing profits. We're going to maximizing quality.
Joey, are you just like me feeling and tasting the top of your palate? Yeah. Yeah. I can feel it right back in here, back to what it flowed. Yeah, man.
The warm right there. That's that bourbon hug we're talking about.
Yeah, bourbon hug.
That Kentucky
The hug.
hug, yeah.
No grimace on my face.
No.
I'm drinking it. I mean, I'm
Great stuff.
smooth.
Yeah.
Just roll right over the tongue. Nice, smooth and easy. I mean, that's
Awesome job. Hey, again, thank you, Nicole. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. Good job. And again, Brian, just again, staying true to your heritage and your past, keeping this a rodeo thing. It's not a rodeo bar. You're not going to walk in here. It's not. There's not peanuts on the floor. There's not any livestock anywhere nearby. But man, it gives you the Western feel. It gives you a luxurious feel. It is an open space. And I said it earlier, for an open space. Now I'm an audio engineer and a physics guy, to have the marble floors and the metal roof. It was done right. Whoever came in and soundproofed it, it sounds good in here. It's not too ambient.
Yeah.
Where it gets so when you're talking over each other and you go hear one table scream over. It's not that. The music is at the perfect level, and the bar is amazing. First time I ever sat at the bar, Joe. You been at the bar?
I have. Guilty.
Hey, now listen, Gary, what happens at Two Horse stays at Two Horse, okay?
That's right.
You're asking
What,
for
does that mean
stories
I gotta
we can't
stay here?
tell, right, Joey?
That's right.
I gotta spend the night now.
Well, I mean,
You got a cot
we do
upstairs?
support responsible
I-
drinking, so that'll be up to you.
I'm just gonna
okay?
tell you right now, I guarantee he's got a cot upstairs in that office. He's got a big old office up back there. Believe me, he's up there, he's got screens everywhere. He's got another company, guys, IQ Strategies, and he's a financial advisor. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he's up there, he was up there showing me, check out that Netflix, man. Look at that, look at that, look at that. He was here last year, look where it's at now. I was sitting there, wow, man. I mean, this guy's got his hands in everything. You're a Swiss Army knife yourself. You're multi-talented. I mean, you're just like me, a master, a multitasker. I got a feeling just like me and Joey. You got your hands in everything because there's a lot going on. You do a lot.
Well, I mean, I just want to make sure whatever we do it right. I think you heard Dalton, you heard my son saying that.
Yeah,
I don't know where he got
Dalton's
that from, but I tell people sometimes, I don't want this to be bad form on anything as I tell a joke, but some people got OCD, right? Well,
I'm one of them.
I don't have OCD because if I did, it'd be CDO. But beyond that, I got A through Z. I got all that stuff. So if I'm going to do it, it's going to be done right.
Yeah.
If I can't do it right, then we're not even going to try to
Now,
do
what's
it.
your,
So
your,
what are
daughter,
we
your
gonna do?
daughter's involved with this whole thing with you, right? You kind of gave it to her to kind of be an overseer, and your wife also is involved with all the social media and all that. The social media game is on top game, That's the food thing. Okay? I started noticing the posting of the food. And they ain't brought a dessert out yet. They do some amazing desserts. I mean, they look crazy. Scares me it looks so good. You know what I'm saying?
We were going to bring them out tonight, but we sold out of most all of them because they're made fresh every week. Fresh every
Are you
week. This is not
sourcing-
frozen stuff.
Have you got
This is stuff that
local
comes in from a
businesses
local
you're
bakery.
sourcing?
Oh yeah.
Who's your bakery? Give a shout out.
I'll give that a shout out to Karen Harden. She does a great job with that.
Good.
Oconee Bell Pastries.
Oh,
And
wow. There you
she just kills it with that.
Yeah.
So every week we put our order in. We order just enough to get us through the week, what it does, and then when we run out, we run out. But every week these desserts are fresh. It's a dark chocolate espresso cake with cream cheese icing. We just added one this week that went
Don't you
crazy. It was
follow them
a
on
cinnamon cream
social media?
cheese, apple spice
You've got
cake,
to. Yeah.
pecan,
All day
bourbon
long.
pecan pie.
All day long, they're posting food. I'm just sitting there. I'm trying to lose weight, go to the gym every day. I'm trying.
Me too.
I'm just sitting there walking and posting this food. I'm like, man, they're killing me. They're killing me. I mean, it's amazing. And I'm a German kid. I was born in Germany. I love chocolate. Well, I'm a chocolate alcoholic. I love that stuff. My new thing, it's funny. They came out with some Reese's cups with Oreos in them. Man, why they do that to me? Why
That's
you
the
want to
two
do that?
best things on the planet.
No doubt, man. What's wrong with y'all? Okay? I tell you, man, I can't tell you how much fun this place is. And we ain't talking about football, hardly at all yet. Joey, we got a little bit about North Carolina. And now listen, you go on and come back here in about 10, 12 minutes. I'll holler at you boys. I'll come back over and we'll do these picks,
All right,
okay?
we'll do the pick.
All right? And meantime, box that food up.
That's right. I got that for you. I'm gonna get it ready.
You take that
Y'all
Mexican,
take that home.
Mexican plate and that piece of fish for the Joey.
You're taking the burger?
I'm taking the burger.
That's good.
All right, bro.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate
No,
everybody.
you come back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Guys, Brian, I tell you, I love this dude. Awesome guy. Awesome. What do you think?
I tell you what's really neat to see and what sets a place like this apart is that he's the owner. He's walking around the restaurant
Talking to everybody.
talking to everybody.
Yeah, it's just us. I watch him be at every table so far. Yeah, that kind of personable stuff. Again, that's local.
It is. That's the
Because I
difference.
told you that whole thing about me and you. You got to see these people at church. You got to see them in the grocery store. Look them eye to eye. You know, I mean, that's about living in this town, a small town. You know, what's old John Mellencamp song called?
Little Bitty House.
Small town. That's what it's like living here, man. You gotta be able to look these people up. Like, Joey, you're doing it. And there she is. Hey, Lindsay, is that you? Get over here. Come here for a minute. Y'all, I got Lindsay from Kiwi Financial over here. She done walked in the door. I saw her walk out a minute ago. We were hollering for you. Hey there, girl, have a seat. You go sit down for a minute, talk to her.
Just for a second.
Just for a minute. Now, Lindsay, I sat in the office with her the other day, her and Greg, you know Greg, and we had a 45-minute talk, and all I did was talk about my dogs the whole time.
I saw you today, actually, and I knew it was you because the dog's head was sticking out the window.
You did? You on 123? I was taking them for a walk
Getting
down
ready
campus.
to turn on 133, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's so awesome. You got Jake. He was driving me crazy, dude. I had Simon sitting in the front seat being all cool, but Jake was all over me. He just wants to, he's got both windows, he's got the back windows down, he's got his head out both ways, and he wants to stick his head right in my way. You know, and then, what are you up to up here? I'm like, dude, back up. That's awesome. That is awesome. How you doing here?
We're good. We're good. We've never been here before, so.
What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful. They did a really great job.
Yeah.
A really great job.
I tell you, man, Greg and you the other day were awesome. I'm just sitting there talking to them, Joey, and they've been with me for 2 years, okay? And I walked in there with a new plan and a new idea for them, and it was kind of still trying to boom it up in my head, and I was trying to explain it to them, and just trust me on it. And then by the time we got done, they surpassed what we were talking about. Greg,
We were thrilled to do it.
and I'm gonna tell you, man, I went straight home and got running. By the way, the images you sent me sick.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I do too. Go to the website and see a nice slideshow presentation on there for these guys at Kiwi Financial. A lot of good stuff. They're going to be back on the show doing this with us at the Smoking Pig for the Florida State game. Yeah. Now, Lindsay, just to be honest with everybody, she's an Ohio State Buckeye. She's a transplant. Her and her husband.
But my
Hey,
daughter's in Clemson.
her son
so
is
go
a Tiger.
Tigers.
There you go.
My daughter. Yeah. So
Go.
go Tigers.
Okay, there you go. So look, you go out and have some home with your friends. I'm sorry I had to kidnap you and get you on here, but good to see you.
No, it's good to see you.
All right,
Nice to
all right guys. That's Lindsay from Kiwi Financial. Good people. And you got to get Greg and her, both of them, on that podcast.
I love
okay?
that.
Yeah, they've got to get on that podcast. It's perfect for you guys. Because, I mean, you two guys are just like peace and power when it comes to the local businesses and people y'all know. Y'all will be on there for an hour talking for good stuff. But, man, I tell you, man, where we out here? We're almost at 15 minutes and we haven't talked about the game yet. Okay, let's get talking about Clemson and BC for a minute here. I was telling Joey earlier, I watched the BC game with Pittsburgh over the weekend, and man, oh man, you think North Carolina's bad, BC might be just as bad, if not worse, especially on the defensive side of football. They got a good quarterback, the kid Lonigan, but he's only got one target. The kid number 4, that's pretty much the only guy I saw. He's about a 6'4", a big-bodied, possession-type receiver. And the running back, Turbo, what's his name again? Turbo Richards. That kid is got a couple. He's quick, and he can do some damage too. But man, that offensive line was garbage from what I saw. And man, their defense is absolutely a mash right now, Joey.
I'd say I watched the BC game earlier in the year, and they look kind of strong from the run game point of view. But I guess as the years progress, they've got sort of been plagued with injuries, so that O-line really been taking a beat. It sounds like.
Yeah, the injuries, I think, you went over them earlier, man. We looked at the availability report the ACC sent us, and man, I tell you, their defensive line, defensive backfield is absolutely gone. And I think their starting linebacker, their true linebacker, Middleton Mike, is gone for the game too. They're going to be a hard. I mean, I'm sure they've got this one circled on their calendar even before the season started. They probably expect the Clemson's going to come in undefeated and a top-ranked team, you know, but they still got it circled on their calendar. They're 1-4 right now. Their season's in the top. It is absolutely in a tailspin right now. I don't get it. You know, Bill O'Brien, another NFL pedigree coach. Matter of fact, he comes right out of that Bill Belichick change to be one of his coaches. It has been 2 straight games that I was with these NFL guys. And this is another, we talked about ourselves about the North Carolina roster and the coaches not being able to discern what they have and develop what they have. I think that's the same problem here.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I look at his roster and I look at what's going on there, and I just don't think he's able to manage it very well. I think these NFL guys, you think that they would come into the NIL era and know how to manage a roster because of the money. But that ain't what it's about. Even though the money's involved, you're still dealing with kids.
Yeah, it's still developing.
Developing, exactly. And I don't think these NFL guys have got the patience to do it. I truly don't think they can. And I see that in a lot of teams, and I see it in Boston College. Man, I tell you, they're probably the worst team outside North Carolina I've seen all year in the Power Four. And that's sad to say because they're both in the ACC.
Yeah.
But hey, you couldn't ask for a better game like game.
That's sure thing. Yeah, it's, and we were talking about that last week, and folks that need some small victories as a team. We got one.
You just got to put them together one at a time. It's a one-game season every week.
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely.
This is a get-right game. Again, if everything falls to plan, I put out my preview article a couple days ago. The prediction article came out today. I've got Tigers winning this one. Hell, go ahead and get ahead of our pick'em segment. I got them winning this one 35-13. It's a 13.5 to 15-point spread, depending on who you're looking at. Again, the quarterback is serviceable. He's good. He's got a good arm. He gets the ball out quickly, but he's only got one guy. Chudzinski, I think the tight end, is another guy. They also bring in this quarterback named Davis, Grayson Davis. He'll come in and win a couple series, you know. And at the end of the game last week, they were so getting beat, so then they brought in their freshman quarterback who got him their touchdown at the end of the game. But man, again, it comes down to the Jimmys and the Joes, the guys in the trenches. They're hurting really bad between all the injuries, but that offensive line is really porous. I think this is a game that defensive line can really put their ears back and go to town and get some business done. You just gotta walk. That's a weird place. I've been there before. It's tight. It's weird. It's got a weird vibe in there. It's either going to be. Usually it's like South Carolina. It's full for the first quarter and it's gone by halftime. You know, and that's even if it's a good game. They just are not interested. It's a protest. Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Richard Geary we had on the show.
Yeah, it was Boston College School.
He played with Clemson and Boston College. And I talked to him about the differences between the two towns. It's like Clemson, if you play football at Clemson, you're a celebrity here in
Right.
town.
They didn't know who the heck he was walking around campus.
Yeah, the city like
Just another guy in the city.
NFL city.
Yeah, that's a pro town dude all day long. All day long. Yeah, dude, our camera just took off and went off. What was it doing? Let's see here. Whatever, we'll keep talking. Everybody can hear us over there. There we go. Wait, there's the parking lot out there by the old cigar shack, the White Ash. Yeah. Hey man, maybe get somebody on here. Yeah. We got, there we go. So we'll let everybody take a look at everybody having some food and stuff while we're sitting there talking. I don't know what's going on with this software today, but it just keeps not accessing my camera. I think we should do this people. I know. Hey, I got 35-13. I mean, I think this is going to be kind of reminiscent of what we saw last week. I think Clemson goes out and starts out fast. And I hope they stay like that and play complementary football. I did it last week, 3 and out. And then the football offense takes the ball driving down the field, double 3 and out. Turn it over, get going fast, get your depth in there, get some more reps for these quarterbacks like Vizina. I want to see Chris Denson in there, like I told you earlier, and get those running backs. I want to see Gideon Davidson. I want to see him a wheel route inside the backfield, like we saw in that touchdown with Aaron Meadow. Those two guys in the backfield at the same time on a wheel route. Who you pick? You're a linebacker, okay? You're a linebacker. Oh, I gotta go cover or this X-wide receiver. I'm screwed. That's how that fake screen pass to Bryant Westfield. He jumps up in the air. They all bid on it like it was yesterday's business, man. I mean, I could have scored on that damn play. But that's the kind of football I need to see more. That's the kind of football I'm looking for. And a long day. Some great games. We'll do our pick-up segment here in a minute, okay? And we got 6 games to pick from, including the Clemson BC game, and there's some really good football tomorrow. Last week was a little bit lackluster. Yeah, this week it's on. Yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong, as I like to say back in the 80s. Yeah, man, I'll tell you. The soccer team. I want to get to talk a little bit about the other sports today, my friends. We've got a soccer team right now that is I think 6-2-2, and came into the season ranked pretty highly and had some issues in the last couple of 3 weeks, and it's pretty disappointing, to be honest with you. These guys are a top 5 team. They actually came in ranked number 2 in the season, and it's just kind of there's so much quality in the ACC. It's really hard to kind of find a pecking order to get to the end of the season here and get that tournament. The Wolfpack of NC State scoring 3 goals a game. I know you're not a big soccer guy, so I'm one of those cats who talk to soccer all day long. I love watching it, and we do a good job of covering that stuff here. But I just want to bring that up, and you got the Savannah Bananas are showing back up. They'll be back in town.
Chaos last time they came.
Oh yeah, they're coming back in town. They're a great show. They're great people. They gave us great access last time we were there, and we were very happy to be hanging out with those guys. We'll be there at the Kings Bowl. Everyone just went with that, and we'll cover that game too. It's gonna be a scrimmage again like they did last year. It's really cool. You get a chance to go out there. I'll see you out there if you want to go. Just let me know. It's a good thing. It's a good deal. Got a lot going on in the next couple of weeks. Joey, what have you got you want to bring up here before we start talking picks?
I want to compliment this place.
Absolutely. I can't get over this enough, man. I tell you.
The tongue and groove, tongue and groove ceiling, just the lovely way that they've done the woodworking here. There's a lot of thought put into it. The lighting's just perfect. I mean, they obviously put a lot of thought into this place.
Again, everything accent-wise, like you said, is done right. It gives you a homey feel, but at the same time, a classy feel. And I tell you, it makes me happy just to see these guys getting crowds like this already. This is a relatively new place, though. I mean, people don't realize it. People pass by me. I know I passed by the first few times I was waiting for it to get open. I was like, man, we need to open that place. And I was kind of excited to see it pop up out of nowhere. It just kind of popped up out of nowhere one day. And again, the Massey family and their influence in this little area is amazing. And I tell you what it tells me is just good upbringing. Because, I mean, look at Dalton and the way he runs his business. His dad runs his business the same way. His dad's got 3 other businesses, between the grading business, between the financial advisement business, and all that stuff. But, hey, let's get those guys back up here. Hey, where is Dalton at? You see Dalton? Hey, Dalton, where you at? Ronald, where's Dalton at? Get him up here. We're going to do these picks. We're going to leave this camera out here. We're going to fix this camera for a second. 1 second. Got a little twist there. There we go. Yeah, it's a motion sensor camera, so if somebody walks by, it'll follow them out the door. So 2 ladies walk by, go have a cigarette, and follow them right out the door. There you go. So Brian, we got 2 picks. I sent them to you earlier. And where's Dalton at? Come on, son.
Dog, come on.
Where you at? He's back there on his phone over there. I see him. Hey, Dalton, get over here. Now I ain't talking Roadhouse.
Hey, we'll bring Nicole too. She heard me whistle. I think she's coming.
Come on,
We'll get Nicole
let's
in.
go. Everyone's good. Come on. These guys say go, yes, no. Hey, yeah. We got 6 games to pick, and Joe and me, we do this every week. It's called the Pick'em segment.
Hey, look here. All right, we're going to see what you're about. So
Hop in here, Dalton. All right.
We're going to do a pick right quick.
All right, so check it out.
Football pick?
Yeah.
All right, come on, get in here.
So here we go.
I'm following Nicole's lead.
That's right.
This might be dangerous, y'all.
Yeah. Well, listen, we picked 6 games this week. I sent them out to you guys. You guys have got them on your phones. I'm sure you looked at them and decided what you want to do there, what you don't want to do. But check it out, man. We're going to go to our pick'em segment. And Brian, I know that you and Dalton both told me, hey, man, you know, we kind of keep up with it, but, you know, give us a breaker's list. It'll make it really easy on you. There's no spread involved here. We'll pick them straight up, okay? And we're going to go ahead and take a look right now. And what do we got here, Joey? Pick them. First game is going to be Texas versus Oklahoma in the Red River Rivalry. They play that one in Dallas, Texas at the State Fairgrounds every year. It's 50-50 right down the middle of the stadium. Half of it's orange, half of it's red. And they've been doing this for decades. Brent Venables, a good friend of mine, by the way, and that staff. And they got John Mateer at quarterback. He might come back this week. If not, they got the guys doing pretty good in the backup. They've been playing great defense and surprising everybody. Texas, I tell you, man, just like Clemson and Penn State, think about this. Clemson, Penn State, and Texas are the top 3 teams in the country at the beginning of the season. All 3 teams are out of the top 25 right now.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
It's funny how
Man, you know what
you got to lace them up and you got to play the game.
Every week, my friend. But get this. So I'm going to tell you right now, I got Oklahoma winning this game. What you got, Joe?
I think it's going to be a heck of a football game.
It always is.
I think it's going to be a slobber knocker, as they call it. Yeah, but I think Oklahoma.
Brian, what you got there?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. but I think Texas still has its struggle, so I'm going with Oklahoma as well. I mean, I can't hardly go against our guy Venables. He left here, but I still think he's got it going on.
I get texts from him all the time to this day. About food usually. What's going on down there? Who's doing what? But hey, Nicole, what you got going on? You football?
Oklahoma.
Why would you be going with Oklahoma?
Well, I just got that gut feeling.
She's got a gut feeling.
Deep down in there, that's what I always go in my gut.
Well, when you make shots like she does, and believe me, it gets to the gut, it gets to the top.
Gut is strong.
To talk, hey Dalton, talk to me what you got going on in Oklahoma, Texas.
Look, man, there's no reason to run with the crowd. I'm gonna go Texas all day.
Oh, we got Kirk Herbstreit in the house.
All day.
Hey, you gotta have that guy.
Oh man.
You ever watch Game Day?
Somebody's got to go against the crowd.
That's what Kirk Herbstreit does every time. There you go. We got our Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah,
that's big
awesome.
money.
Okay, next game, kind of in the neighborhood, Georgia versus Auburn. Old school SEC rivalry. They don't like each other. For some reason, Georgia's got 15 rivals on their schedule every year. Everybody's a rival for Georgia. But this one, Hugh Freeze is on the hot seat down there in Auburn. He's got all those top-notch players, and he ain't getting nothing out of them. I'm going Georgia. What about you, Brian?
And you know what? We talked about this earlier, and I was thinking kind of high Georgia, and I think it's going to be a real knockdown and drag out. What'd you call that? A slobber knocker? I mean, I think that's what we're going to have here, but I just kind of go in my gut like Nicole said. I think we're going to have an upset. I think Auburn's going to do it.
Wow, trying to save Hugh Freeze's job. Okay, Dalton, what you got?
And I'll say I'm a big neighbor supporter. I'm gonna go Georgia. I think Georgia's got this one.
All right, hey, man.
You're just going against me, aren't you?
Nicole, what you got?
Listen, my daddy would roll over in his grave if he knew I ever voted anything for Georgia. So I'm gonna go Auburn, even if it's that makes him upset too. Go Gators.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Gators.
careful.
Okay, that's all good.
Oh, shout out there.
Yeah, I got you. Joe, what you got?
I think Bulldogs are going to take them. I just think they got too much left there, and they got some.
I think it's like you guys said, a close game, a slobber knocker kind of game. I think Hugh Freeze has got some tricks. He's going to pull out some stuff out of the bag because, man, his job is on the line at this point. I think it's going to be a close one, but I think Georgia takes it at the end. That's just me. Okay, here's a good one. We're going to go to the Big Ten now. Illinois, okay, and Brett Bielema, who is my favorite coach in the world with that crap he pulled on Shane Beamer during the bowl game. That was just absolutely the best thing I ever saw on the football field. He just got under his skin. Look at so he gets points back. They're playing the number one team in the country, Ohio State. The roster from hell, the great wide receivers, that defense is stifling right now. I'd love to see Illinois win this game. I watched them play against Duke, and it ain't happening. Ohio State wins this one. Joe, what you got?
You know, I have a hard time picking Ohio.
Hard to say, ain't it?
I just have a hard time
Now,
picking.
don't you dare let Lindsay hear you say that.
I have a hard time picking Ohio State. I'm going with the upset. I think Ohio State I think they're just going to go in there and maybe be looking ahead.
Hey man, I get you, man. I hear you. I can say I wish I could do that, but from what I've seen, from these two teams so far,
Maybe it's hope. Maybe it's hope. But,
Nicole,
Joe, you going with the Fighting Illini?
I'm going with the Fighting Illini.
fighting rep for the Elmas.
Yeah.
So Nicole, what you got going on?
I'm gonna go Ohio State as well.
She's a smart woman. All right, next is going to Dalton. What you got?
Ohio State's the winner here. They got
Ohio State's the winner. I got you. Okay, next up, the Ducks of Oregon and the Indiana University Hoosiers. Now, let me tell you something. That transfer quarterback from California is looking really good. They have got a defense that no one thought was going to be this good. They're really good. This is really starting to impress me what he's doing over in Indiana. But Oregon is always, when they get to these kind of games, Dan Lamb is the hammer down on people. Have you noticed that? If he gets these kind of games, he kind of makes a statement out of them. I think Oregon beats these guys badly. I think it's not even close. Now, with all that said, I'm pulling for Indiana. I want to see the upset. What you got, Brian?
Where's the game played again is a back question. But where's
This one's in Oregon, I think.
Man, I'd love to see Indiana pull it out. We talked about this earlier, but again, since it's in Oregon, I think I'm going to have to go to Oregon.
Allison Stadium,
Yeah,
small
hard-
and loud. Yeah.
Long travel, long trip, time change. I think Oregon's going to pull it out.
All right, Nicole, what you got?
Listen, I'm gonna go Indiana because they grew corn. And corn makes whiskey. So.
Hey! Look at that tie-in. She's got the look at her, man. Marketing extraordinaire, folks. There you go. Sticking to the game plan. All right, Dalton, what you got?
she's got a very solid point, but I gotta go with my daddy on one of them. I'm gonna go with the other.
And there's the family tie.
Oregon's got.
All right, Big Joe, what you got?
I think Oregon's got this one all day long. I think they do. Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's see what we got next. I think we're out of everything. We got the last one, and the last one is going to be, well, there's two more. We got Clemson, BC, but
Save the
LSU.
best for last, right?
But LSU has got South Carolina inside Death Valley, the faux Death Valley, we want to call it, whatever you want to call it. Inside their version of Death Valley at 7:30 at night. South Carolina, you don't know which team you're going to get. They've been a little bit inconsistent, just like Cade Klubnik and Garrett Nussmeier and Arch Manning. Lenore Sellers has not been impressive. He's been off and on. They're a big play team. They either hit you with a big play, they're going to have a hard time taking drives and keeping the other team off the field. And I think that's a problem here. Now, LSU has also been under achieving big time for what they have on that field. I thought that game with Clemson was two top 10 teams. Turns out they're not.
Right.
We got two teams that have really got holes, and we just found out a little bit later on. Because, I mean, you got to remember, we don't get the preseason college football. You don't have a way to find out what you got until you get out there. We play each other, top 10 teams. That's what you get. You figure it out later on. But the development starts, I think by the end of the year, LSU's going to be something, just like I think Clemson will be. But I think LSU's going to put the dog stomp on South Carolina tomorrow. I think they got a guy that Weeks kid's going to watch the style and Lenore Sellers all night. He ain't going to get nowhere. And that crowd is going to get to him. And Shane Beamer might be headed to Virginia Tech.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I would have gave South Carolina a fighting chance, but there's 3 of their offensive linemen that are out.
Yeah.
So when you take that,
And they're
out of the
already
equation,
playing bad enough on the
they're-
offensive line.
Yeah, they're playing bad. They're not performing,
Yeah.
and then you're going into the fake Death Valley, as we said before, Gary. I mean, look, Clemson fans, we can't call that Death Valley. So we got the real Tigers right here.
That's right.
But with all that being said, I think LSU is going to kind of walk the dog on them pretty bad.
Yeah. What about you back here? Who's Nicole first?
Yeah, I'm going to LSU for sure.
Okay, so everybody talking the Go Tigers.
I'm going to sing the same praises. No way Carolina's going to win this thing. LSU all day.
No way we're pulling for Carolina saying we're going to win
Joey,
anything,
you
right?
I'm going LSU also.
Hey guys, I hate to do it, man, but you know we are in the Golden Corner of South Carolina.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, it's clean sweep. Sorry, Gamecocks. See you later. All my family and friends, you Gamecock fans. Sorry, y'all. It is what it is. Now, last one of the night.
Oh, yeah.
All right, as we sit here and watch the crowd here at the Two Horse have the great meals and getting their nice service and having some good drinks, you know, and we'll take home some to go for. I'm going to take home that burger. I'm still looking at it. It's right there. I'm looking at it. But hey, last game tonight, Clemson Boston College. I think they told you earlier. My game preview on the article I put out today. I got Clemson winning 35-13. Joey, go.
I think Clemson's going to come out strong again on this one. I think they got some momentum going after that win last week.
Another get-right game.
Yeah, that's right. Another get-right game. They got the momentum. You can see the energy in the locker room after the game.
Yep.
You know, all the dancing, and they hadn't had a chance to do that much this year. So I think that probably felt pretty good for them. I think they're going to come out strong. I'm going to predict a 42-17 win.
Woo! That's nice.
Oh, big time.
That'll work. Now, what you got going on, man?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You know, we all hate it. I mean, it's been painful up until last week.
Yeah.
But I really think Clemson, for some reason, we don't really know all the stuff, but I think they got their wake-up call. I think they got their act together. They've loosened up.
I think
They're
they're
playing
bye week
football now. I think I think the Tigers are gonna show up and show out, and it's gonna be Clemson all the way.
Absolutely.
All right. Nicole?
Yeah, you know, they say all good things come to an end, but Clemson is exceptional, and exceptional things don't end. So I believe that Clemson can pull this off, and they can figure it out and have a great season after all.
There you go. Optimism. I like that. And Mr. Dalton, what you got?
Hey, that's what I have to say. Not everybody makes money their first year of business, but after that, they rocking and rolling, baby. A few games in, they got this under control.
In other words, you just based this off your business plan. Right? Now, that's pretty smart. Based your picks off the business plan. Because these guys are making money now. So if it's about who's making money and these guys are picking, I'm with them.
Oh, man, I'm telling you what.
I'm with them. Hey, listen, I want to thank you guys, man. It's been a great show. Joey, we're coming back.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. We're coming back. We'll be back here postseason.
Yeah.
How's that sound? We'll
You bet.
finish up
Thanks,
at
guys.
basketball. We got some good stuff coming up. We'll come back here, hang out with you guys. Thanks again, Brian, for the hospitality. Great place, man. Yeah. Love it.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having us, for being here. It's been a great time. I love it. And hey, anybody that's not watching this thing at home or going to the game, come here. We got TVs everywhere.
There you
Whatever
go.
game you want to watch, we'll put on TV and we'll watch it. Let's go.
Hey, Dalton, thank you for coming out and
Yes, sir.
getting family business. And Mr. Cole, it's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah. And listen, guys, come up here, get a smile and some service. And hometown folks here, go grab you a cigar at the White Ash Cigar Humidor. And I'm telling you right now, go Tigers. Have a great weekend. If you're going up to Boston College, like my folks are, I got some kids up there covering the game for me, a photographer and another guy out there. Y'all travel safe and have a great time up there. And on the way back, y'all be safe coming home. If you're here in town, like I said, looking for a place to come watch the game, come see Brian and the folks over here at Two Horse. If not, have fun at home. Everybody, go Tigers.
One more thing I thought about for Brian. One more thing, it just grabbed my attention. Y'all do like Christmas parties and things like that, or y'all already booked up for that?
Oh yeah. We're starting to get booked up for Christmas parties. We got our upstairs. We can get 30 or 40, maybe a little more up there. So we can do our Christmas parties up there.
Or you got this big tent out back.
We got a tent out back. Listen, we've got a lot of space. I mean, this facility is 3 acres.
I told you, it's a venue.
I plan on using the whole
A
thing.
multi-purpose venue, folks.
Whatever you guys want to do, and enjoy. Thank you for that. So, by the way, let me just do a little shout out right here. The next event that we have, okay, we just did Summer's Last Call, had 2 bands in here, rocked the house, brought in a stage. It's an awesome thing.
Right.
The next one is going to be November the 15th. November the 15th, we've got a Nashville recording artist, Kayla McKinney, is going to come on, and then we're going to close from 6 to 9. We're going to stop it at 9 instead of 10 now, because November might be a little colder. November the 15th, we'll have 11 North on. All the locals know that. Those that you don't, you need to come see them because they're awesome. But yeah, we'll have Kayla McKinney and 11 North on November the 15th.
I told you, man, it's a venue. It's a venue. This ain't a restaurant. This ain't a bar. This is a venue. This is a multi-purpose venue, and we're going to keep it at that. So again, guys, thanks a lot for everything. Everybody out there on the webland, I hope you enjoyed the view of the great place here. Again, we kind of flipped the camera over and just let you guys watch everybody walk in and out and just hear us tonight. It works a little better that way. I'd be honest with you, couldn't have had a better time.
I agree.
Couldn't have had a better time. I'm ready to go home and eat that burger.
Get that burger. Cheers, everybody.
I'm about to stop right there at the door, like I said here. But hey, again, once again, y'all, have a great one. Everybody, all of them with CSM, we love you. And until next week, me and Joy will be, where we going to be at next week, Joy? We're going to be at the Smoking Game. Yes, the SMU game.
Very good.
And I think October 31st, me and you are going to be over at Denver Downs Farm for Halloween. That's going to be cool. All right, so check it out, guys. Go Tigers. We'll see you guys next week.
Go Tigers.